Survivor finale. Trying to chill. It's a little cold. I don't know why it was a warm day, but got a blanket on. Survivor's running late. Popping in bed. Gonna watch the rest from the bedroom and call it a night. See you tomorrow. Did get to sleep in today, which is great. A little bit. It's like, what is it, 9 o'clock now. So I'm just now getting up and moving. Jessica, my wife, was amazing and took out the trash this morning for me, which is such a big favor because it seems like a lot of my days that I've been taking off has been on Thursday, and I still wouldn't be able to sleep in because I have to get up, take the trash out and stuff like that and do stuff. But I appreciate her for that. I'm gonna try the hazelnut cocoa again. Starbucks hazelnut cocoa. Because I definitely need some coffee. I need to stretch because, believe it or not, my legs are sore from that short jog yesterday. I need to, see, that's the thing, when you're having a bad diet, you fall apart. Inflammation is growing. It'd be great when I get back on a healthier diet. So, plans today, like I said, oh man, my back too is so tight. Plan today is to take Jessica's mom to the doctor for an appointment. Not sure what else we're gonna get into. It is supposed to be a nice warm day, and hopefully we make the best of it. But I hope you guys are all doing great. One of the bands that I've met this year that I shot a music video for, well, it wasn't this year, it was last year, sent me a Christmas card. So that was cool. And it's autographed on the back. So that's always cool. I really appreciate that. They're really cool dudes. Oh yeah, so the topic today for all y'all to start thinking about is an unpopular opinion about Christmas. What unpopular opinion do you have about something specific that has to do with Christmas? Hopefully you all had enough time to think about your unpopular opinion about Christmas, and if you did, put it in the comments below. I couldn't really come up with anything. I may agree with some, like I couldn't think of anything on my own. I found a list online. I'm gonna read the top 15 of this list, and let's see if you agree with any of them or I agree with any of them. I think that's the best way to do this one. So number 15, personally like subtle Christmas decor. The more you put up, the more I wanna look the other way. Some would agree with this, that sometimes it's a little too much, but I'm good with a lot of decorations, but it depends on how it's done. I guess delivery is important. What do you think? Number 14, most Christmas music is old and cliched, but it can't be replaced because new Christmas music is even worse. I do like the classical Christmas music. There's some newer Christmas music I'm into. It's really just hard to compete with the old stuff. It's just like, I don't know, I guess because I'm older, like Christmas just has that old-timey feel, like things about Christmas, because it's just an old-time tradition. So I think that just goes with it. It's crazy to think that there's even like really old Christmas music from like the early 1900s of when you get into like the Christian birth of Jesus songs, like the Silent Nights and stuff like that. And but then the popular versions are more like the 50s, 60s, maybe 50s, 40s, 30s, 40s, 50s era. Last Christmas by, was it Wham? This is probably one of the newer ones, and that's like the 80s. Number 13, I loathe white Christmases. Driving in the snow to visit your relatives is pretty awful, which a lot of people agree with that. Or I live in the Midwest and really dislike winter, so the longer the snow stays away, the better. There's something magical about a white Christmas when you're a kid, but as you get older, like my wife always says, she's always worried about more, even if she's home and doesn't have to go anywhere, she's worried about her family that has to go out and about, and that's just another level of stress that nobody wants on their holiday season. Number 12, I do not like that Christmas is associated with so much gift giving and getting. So somehow a single gift per child is frowned upon. We talk about being grateful, and then we give people things that they don't even need. Teach your kids to give back to those who need it, and not to expect to get several presents just because it's a holiday. Those are pretty good points. As you already know, I'm not a big fan of the gift giving. I was a fan when I was a kid of the gift receiving, but I know now, like as I'm older, like having the things you need. I'm more utilitarian nowadays. I buy camera stuff all the time, but it's stuff I use. That's what I feel like. Stuff I use and stuff that, I don't know. Number 11, I wish it was more acceptable just tell people what you want. My sister and I have done this for years, and I adore that I don't even feel anxious about whether she's gonna like what I got her or not. It kind of takes away a lot of the point, I feel like, when you're just gonna say like, hey, buy me this and I'll buy you this and we'll both spend, like, just buy what you want then. Why have the other person buy it? Like, that might as well just say like, buy yourself something and say it's for me and don't get me a gift. And I'll buy something for myself and say it's from you. Woo. I think importantly, as far as the gifts, it's for the kids, you know what I mean? 10, my favorite Christmas song isn't even an actual Christmas song. So this is just a random person saying they like it's a man in the mirror. They feel like it can be interpreted to be the point of view of Ebenezer Scrooge. So that's just a strange one. Number 9, don't ask people for Christmas lists if you're going to ignore it. Yeah, that's probably good advice. 8, red and green is the most awful color combination ever. It is but it's like, if you want to get attention, that gets the attention. I think that's the purpose. 7, Die Hard is not a Christmas movie. Blasphemy. 6, I get so stressed out over Secret Santa. Secret Santa on a budget, I guess that could be fun because I think that makes things interesting, in my opinion, especially when you have a budget and everything. Number 5, I hate Elf on the Shelf. Do you hate Elf on the Shelf? I think it can be fun. Sometimes it gets a little crazy, and I've seen some, like, I don't know, it might be traumatizing the youth in some scenarios, some of the things they do. Move it, like you can move it around and not do all the crazy poses where it's like torturing Barbie and stuff. It can be good, it can be bad, just like anything. 4, I find unsolicited Christmas lists greedy and repulsive. Yeah, that is kind of weird when somebody will just like give you here's my Christmas list if you want to get me anything. That's kind of tacky. 3, Boxing Day lunch. This was like so Boxing Day lunch, is that the day after Thanksgiving in America? And I know they have a Boxing Day in Canada. Way better than Christmas dinner. So I don't know what the Boxing Day lunch is, but I guess the conversion for me would be Thanksgiving dinner is way better than Christmas dinner. That's a tough one. Here, what we do is turkey for Thanksgiving, ham for Christmas. I think there's just a special place for both of those. Like some, it's good leftover turkey on the sandwich with some mayo. That's really good. And yeah, ham's good sometimes too. And like I like to take my ham, cut it up, mix it with the baked beans and some cheesy potatoes, and that's good. 2, I'm gonna get hate for this, but I don't like Santa Claus. Man, how could you not like Santa Claus? That's a rough one. I guess like there's a little bit of a creepy element to Santa Claus. I think a lot of people comment on that, but overall he's a pretty jolly guy. Honestly, if you watch the claymation version of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Santa's kind of a dick, but he turns it around at the end and all of a sudden he's a nice guy and loves Rudolph now that he's helped him. But when he had nothing to offer, it was like, you better get yourself straight, Rudolph. Number 1 is ugly Christmas sweaters need to die out. I kind of personally like ugly sweaters. I think it's fun. I don't even have an ugly, I don't have an ugly sweater, but I think they're cool. I like them. I really need to get one. I guess I'm just looking for the right one. Well, how many of those do you agree with? Do you have any unpopular opinions that weren't listed on there? There was a lot more on the list. BuzzFeed list from like 2020 or something, or 2020. So if you want to see the rest of the list, you can go check that out on BuzzFeed. It's just our unpopular opinions about Christmas. If you want to hang out some more, I'm sure there'll be some more going on. I'll have some more ramblings. Off my mother-in-law and wife at the hospital here. She's going in for a doctor's appointment. I think I'm going to hop out and walk around a little bit while I'm waiting. I'm not sure. I think last time it was fairly quick. I don't know. I can't remember. It was like, man, it feels like it's almost been maybe 6 months ago from the last time we were here. And I think I was actually doing some work in the parking lot, so, and it was a lot early in the morning, I think, so we'll see how it goes. But I'm gonna try to get a quick walk, get some outside time, get some vitamin D from the sun. I did hosed off the car to get all the salt and crap off of it and wiped it down, and didn't do like a full wash, but kind of cleaned it up. Hung a new vanilla aroma tree up, so that's pretty much what I've been up to. And then started doing editing this video, like the first part of it, and was actually just started watching Jeff's video, catching up on some other Vlogmas videos, and I didn't get to finish it, but it's paused and waiting for me when I get back from all this. But yeah, that's what's going on right now. Not sure what the plans are after this. I know Jessica needs I think she's planning on wrapping some more presents for her mom, help her mom wrap some more presents. And then I'm not sure what we're getting into. I know we have to watch the challenge reunion tonight. That's probably going to be our activity. And then tomorrow, I have work, and Jessica has to do some, like, go to her mom's and help babysit. So I think she does every Friday. We made it back. We're home. We watched the challenge reunion, the second part 2 or whatever. Finally finished up that whole season. We did watch, I didn't talk any about Survivor, but Survivor had a preview for Survivor 50, which is the next season of Survivor, and it looks really good. A lot of returning players and stuff like that, if you're into that kind of thing. Shot some B-roll and some footage I'm editing right now, finishing up the video. This is way later. I should be working on tomorrow's video, getting shots for that, but hopefully I can make something happen tomorrow after work and get a video posted. There is the Jake Paul fight versus Anthony Joshua, which I intend on watching tomorrow. That should be interesting, to say the least. But I'm gonna wrap this one up. I can't even remember what I was talking about a second ago. Editing, Survivor. Oh, when I was editing, I shot some shots with the Motion Cam Pro and my Google Pixel 10 Pro. And I thought that came out really good. The only problem is I have it to where I didn't like the pulsing. There's a pulsing with the focus. Didn't really care for that, so I set it to lock focus. But now I'm trying, like, it's impossible when I'm trying to use the back camera. I can't hit the button to record when I'm facing it at me, and so I'm trying to do this trick where I turn around and, like, focus on my hand at the distance. I'm going to hold it, like, from my face, and then hit record and then flip it around. Not working out too well, as you might have noticed. The focus is just not hitting. And the problem with that is you get the raw file, and there's like a low quality preview that you can look at, but it's so low quality you can't really read focus that well. So if anybody knows that, I was thinking, man, if I could hit a volume rocker or the power button, something to start recording, that would be awesome. And if it had some kind of like beep or something noise that says it's recording, that would be awesome too. Might have those things, I just can't figure it out, so hopefully I can figure it out. But anyway, hope you guys are having a good one, and I'll see you tomorrow for another vlog. Peace.